Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header. He's missed, but not by that far. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of them.
Goretzka! Goal! Fenerbahce!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's through here.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Hits it first time! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Neves. Castagna. Castagna made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. That is a great pick out. Caicedo calmly anticipates.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single...
Great hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe, in he goes again! He's scored! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cafu. Lewandowski. Robertson. Cristiano Ronaldo. Haaland.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Now it's Mbappe. Romario. Mbappe. Castagna deals with that comfortably. Fenerbahce have their third corner. It's going to be another corner, I think. Fenerbahce get their fourth corner. Header! Harmlessly behind. Castagna.
Goretzka really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
And it's Rabiot. Looking tidy in possession here. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
They're up to 5 corners now. Gets his head to it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Romario. Chooses. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's really well manoeuvred. Kimmich. And it's Ruben Neves. Demiral promptly onto that, and that is that. Romario. Castagna gets across to intercept that. Messi. And it's Romario. Castagna cuts out the pass. Shakir clears. Jimenez. And Robertson. Beckenbauer. Lewandowski. And the first half is done. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Fenerbahce are cruising, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Eric Garcia, Cafu, and it's Rabiot. Now it's Romario, and it's Goretzka. Oh, that's a very deep... And Romario! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Well, now... Oh, it's fallen loose again. Son Heung-min. It's a mighty effort! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Romario, Mbappe, oh, he's bustling through, Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ruben Neves. He is through here. Mbappe heading backwards.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
This might spell... He's had a hit! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Fenerbahce are having a ball here. Romario.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
Lewandowski. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Romario under intense pressure.
Yeah.
Mbappe! Robertson. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mbappe, decent hit! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good read, needed to be. And he's heaved it away. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Messi coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Fenerbahce still have the cards to affect this game. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Caicedo. That's Ruben Neves. Now it's Bakasit. He's going for goal! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Caicedo makes the interception. That could spell trouble. Over to the left. Might be dangerous. And Messi! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Now it's Haaland. And that's another good win of the ball. Goretzka. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Goretzka. Goretzka, he's got away. Now it's Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. 5 minutes to add. Neymar. Bakasetas. Now it's Bakasetas. Now it's Bakasetas. Goretzka. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Opts to play it back. And he's taking no chances there. And that will be it. Fenerbahce really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Goretzka. Eric Garcia makes the interception. Look at... Oh, shooting chance! They've scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 20.
Fenerbahce are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out, well played. Works it forward. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Chip through. Mbappe is flagged offside. Looks for the finish. Oh, bang on target. And it's Messi. Mbappe!
Fenerbahce really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's straight offside. No way through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's had a hit! There was plenty of power on that. Valverde has created one goal already. And Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And they win it back again. Rafinha. Now Mbappe. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cafu. Calhanoglu. Messi. Goretzka. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, the ball. That's another chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chelsea applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with every...
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
That has not gone well. Beckenbauer, a true great in every sense of the word. Messi.
Fenerbahce certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Gets his pass away. Goretzka. Now here's the delivery. And here's Messi. Now that's well seen too. Early ball out from the back. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the right. Demiral cuts it out. Rafinha.
There will be 1 minute
Demiral.
added time.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Messi. Mbappe. Mbappe. There's a goal! Not so fast. Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And we've reached half-time. Fenerbahce head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Fenerbahce are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Foden really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Corner number 2 then. Foden! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Akanji gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And that has left him in a heap. Has a look and plays it forward. Akanji wins the duel this time. Rabiot. That is a great pick out. Mbappe. He's got the shot away! He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Engages and forces him off the ball. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Kanalıma has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Number 13.
Chelsea have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 21.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Foden! He's got away with one there. Nicked it back promptly. And he was quick to react. Fenerbahce perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... And the shot! He scored! And they're back in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Chelsea take the lead. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, that was never going to make it. Chelsea have got it back and they'll have another go. Interesting ball. Now it's Messi. He's away!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
And Messi! It's in! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi.
Can he put it away?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
On the field, number 5, Alexander Arnold.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Modric. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Back into the middle. Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. That has been cut short. Eric Garcia calmly anticipates. Shot a goal!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Quality ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. There's the hit! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Robertson. He's tried one! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Fenerbahce are going up, and now they can dream.